Hi YouTube and fellow Doctor Who fans, it's me, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to be talking about the classic series of Doctor Who, which I like a little bit more than the show as it stands now. But before I get started on my review, I want to apologise to you guys for the lateness of this video. I've been so busy at work, they have been keeping me long hours, and I've just had so much on my plate this week, it's been unreal. But carrying on from where I left off in my last video, I am going to be reviewing a William Hartnell story which is called The Reign of Terror, and this stars William Hartnell. And if anyone who doesn't actually know the classic series, William Hartnell was and is the first ever Doctor. So yeah, and this came out about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and this came out to celebrate the 50th anniversary of this TV show. I haven't actually previously watched this one, but I did watch it about a week ago. My first impressions were really impressed by this episode, and it was really entertaining. This story focuses around an historical storyline rather than a plot that focuses around aliens or mad scientists. So this story doesn't have any alien species in it. Before I get into the storyline and my recommendations and finally my rating for this episode, I just want to let you guys know about what the box actually looks like. So let's just have a look on the front. By the way, William Hartnell was the Doctor from 1963 to 1966, if anyone wanted to actually know that. On the front, it's amazing, this cover. It's one of my favourite covers in my DVD collection of the classic series. You have the TARDIS in the background looking impressive. You have the Doctor dressed in this very military royal outfit which he wears for pretty much every single part of this episode. You have the guillotine looking menacing in the background, and if you look really closely you can see Barbara and Susan in a wooden horse driven carriage being taken towards the guillotine to be executed. So that's the front. This is the spine. The spine looks really plain, nothing really special. The back has a series of pictures from the episode, as it always does. The Doctor Who logo, starring William Hartnell, the title, who wrote it, a brief description of the episode, and a list of the special features. Now, before I get into the story, I want to let you guys know that this is a 6-part story, and I mean currently parts 4 and 5 are missing from the archives, so they've had to animate them 2 episodes, which they've done for Patrick Troughton's story, The Invasion. But I think that they actually done, but I think that they've done the animation for them 2 parts. They were done really, really well. They didn't take you out of the main action story. I really loved them. Now actually come to think of it, they actually added something more to the story rather than taking something away. Let me just focus on this for a minute. There we go. So yeah, inside the box is a leaflet which states the background of the story, which I always like to read before I watch the episodes, and the disc which looks exactly the same as the front cover. And this is a 6-part episode for anyone who didn't actually hear me. Okay, so the story. So the TARDIS crew are inside the TARDIS, and Ian and Barbara are discussing with the Doctor about going home and back to their life on Earth. And the Doctor tries to actually send them back to Earth, and he materialises on a place which looks extremely like Earth. And when they come out of the TARDIS, they realise that they've not really landed on Earth or even England. They've landed in because they've landed in France in the French, in the middle of the French Revolution, and quickly after that, Ian, Susan, and Barbara are taken hostage, and they are taken to Paris to be questioned by the French Revolution, while the Doctor's trapped in a burning building. Back in Paris, Ian, Barbara, and Susan are accused of being spies for each side of the revolution, and they're sentenced to be executed by the guillotine. But in the meantime, they are sent to a prison while they are being waited to be executed. Back to the Doctor, he escapes from the burning building. Not much of a spoiler there, because this happens in the first part, and you know it's not going to stop there. So he escapes from the burning building and he heads towards Paris to help his companions. And along the way, he comes across loads of colourful characters that are really entertaining to the story. I mean, pointless. They're actually kind of more fillers for the story plot rather than being important characters. But they're fun to watch. And he gets into so much mischief and trouble. And when he gets to Paris, he goes into this tailor where he acquires his outfit from. And because he knows that if he has any chance of saving his companions, he has to convey a series of a status that is really high in Paris to have any chance to actually save his companions from certain death. Sorry, I'm trying to record this. In the meanwhile, Ian, Barbara, and Susan are rescued from prison by some rebels in the French Revolution, and they befriend them, and they want to help them to actually find their friend, the Doctor. And it's really, really good, this episode. Both sides of the French Revolution tend to come into conflict with each other at some times, and it's really, really not really action packed, but there is loads of fight scenes in this story, and it's really, really good. It's a little bit overstretched at some times for a 6-parter. I thought this would have done for a 4-parter. It's really, really good. Highly recommended by me. If you're just starting out with your Classic Doctor Who DVD collection and you want to get into William Hartnell, this may be not the story for you, but if you are a history student or you're interested in history, I would actually go and get this, because you'll find it you'll find it really, really interesting if you're really into history. Just so you guys know, this was originally broadcast from the 8th of August to the 12th of September 1964. Now, the special features. They've only got a couple of special features that are really worth watching. The first one is a virtual tour of the 3D sets in the episodes 4 and 5, which are done in animation. That's actually kind of interesting. It doesn't take too long, so you don't get bored. And it has a behind the scenes making documentary called Don't Lose Your Head, which is really, really, really good to watch. It lets you know about all the problems that they had with this episode. Like, the director was really new to his field, and he had trouble directing his actors and how he got around that misfortune. It's really, really good. The rating I would give this is a 7 out of 10. I was bordering around the 6 out of 10, but I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Again, not the best William Hartnell story. Just to point out, he is less moody in this story than he is portrayed to actually be. In this story, he's actually not moody, he's not angry, and he's not pretending to be better than everyone else, even though the Doctor actually is. In this story, he actually portrays a really, really friendly, elderly man that's really kind and generous and caring, and less moody and angry. When I was thinking about what episode I wanted to actually review next week, I was thinking about this, and because I have actually received great news that I have finally managed to get a job after doing my course at uni, and I wanted to, and I finally picked a episode to talk about next week that is really special, that I wanted to do something really, really special for, especially for all of my fans and for people that actually watch my videos. So next week I am going to be doing a 4-part special talking about Colin Baker's final season of the Doctor Who series called The Trial of a Time Lord. Now this is a 4-part story, so I'm going to be doing this in the 4-part DVD review. So I'm going to be doing that next week and putting it up in probably sometime next week with the first episode. And yeah, I'll be doing that especially for you guys and for everyone who's watched my videos. Thank you for watching, and if you've liked what you've seen here, please feel free to watch all my other reviews. I've done loads of Doctor Who videos. And if you know someone that likes Doctor Who or wants to get into the show but don't really know where to actually start, my reviews are spoiler free, so please recommend them to me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with Trial of a Time Lord. See ya. Bye.